Trigger, everyone, listen up. The operation was a success. Erusian defense forces have been neutralized, and all Arsenal birds are down.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Osean air defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. So, I flew up. Straight up. Through the clouds. Higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put in my best to see this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft have burned overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed!
Many injured!
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base! This is not a drill!
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up.
Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Hey, Alex. I've almost finished writing the summary for the report.
Perfect.
I'm still unconvinced. So here's a question for you, Alex. How can we do this without killing 3 strikes?
Spencer still hasn't recovered?
He has, but the doctor won't let him fly.
Just as much.
How much longer are you gonna make me wait?
Who's the self-important stiff?
Here, and he really is quite important.
We're connected. Ready now, sir.
I'm Brigadier General Howard Clemens. I'm in charge of this operation. Our objective is to capture an advanced submarine in harbor at Artiglio. The port of Artiglio and the surrounding oil facilities were mostly destroyed by another air operation.
Oh, that port. Seems like such a long time ago.
You've been there?
However, Erusian forces repaired the facilities and used them to resupply and maintenance a massive submarine.
Here's a question. How long do you think this submarine is? If you guess 495 meters, you're right. It also has a width of 116 meters, with a submerged displacement of 810,000 tons. It's a supersized nuclear submarine powered by 2 liquid metal-cooled reactors.
I guess it really is huge. So who's the quiz show host?
David North. I'm an OIA analyst from Advanced Weapons Analysis.
Why isn't he here?
Because he doesn't need to be. He can perform his analysis at his home office.
Ha! We've got ourselves an armchair detective.
Continue.
I've come to call this super submarine the Alicorn. The Alicorn is a submarine, and yet it can stage aircraft operations like a carrier. It also boasts some serious firepower with its 2 main railguns. Their range is over 400 kilometers.
A real monster if there wasn't.
The sub's force projection capabilities are equivalent to a carrier strike group. Furthermore, it can approach underwater or use aircraft and railguns to attack outside the enemy's range. It has an unusual history befitting such a ship. It was launched 4 years ago. However, it went MIA on a sea trial after being outfitted. It was later found at the bottom of the ocean by chance, and of the 356 crewmen, 330 were rescued. Here's the question. For how many days was the Alicorn underwater? It was 698 days.
Whoa. They were down there 2 years?
They were on the seafloor at 15 degrees.
So why are they deploying it to the front lines now?
I suspect it has to do with the loss of an arsenal bird in the IRBM cluster.
Huh. Okay, so we just blow up the damn thing?
We capture it. Don't make me repeat myself. We've had reports from local sources that there are weapons of mass destruction aboard the Alicorn.
Source?
If we can secure that evidence, we'll gain advantage in the peace negotiations post-war.
The Osean Navy has dispatched a fleet, including a landing ship, to capture the Alicorn. Our mission is to secure air superiority and protect this assault and capture task force.
If we take too long, they'll scuttle the sub. The fleet will commence its actions while we seize the skies.
Wouldn't it be risky to bring the fleet in before we secure air superiority?
That is none of your concern.
So basically, you're putting our fleet in danger for political gains.
They should have taught how to address superiors in boot camp.
An EW squadron will be deployed. Their ESM will be a valuable asset. Stay within their range, and you'll have a significant advantage over your enemies. The ETA for the EW aircraft is the same as HI.
Only Strider Squadron will sortie.
Whoa, I have to sit this one out?
Wait, Wiseman, you're not coming?
I'll be assisting the Brigadier General at HQ.
This is by no means a difficult mission. Your squadron commander's absence shouldn't change that.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
It's a requiem. Set off as soon as we're ready.
Here we go. Do it with a bang.
Understood. Ghost will arrive 5 minutes late.
Retreat and wait for backup. Retreat not authorized. Gain air superiority at once. Trigger, what now? Just a aircraft? Stop talking nerves. Come on, it's time to find a real fighter pilot. Trigger's already kicked off the game.
Going in. After Trigger.
All aircraft engage, weapons free.
Sir, you didn't tell us there was a change in the HO. In our hot shot in the last 5 minutes.
Don't slow down. Being late is not an option.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Enemy dog, continuing attack. They will step ahead of the dogfight. Trigger, enemy closing on your 6. I've got a sitting duck here. Get me! I don't need no Wiseman to fly. Then prove it, Cal. I know.
Missile launched.
Hold tight. Just a little longer till the friendlies arrive. Combat's a lot harder without Wiseman.
You sure? Our man Trigger was an absolute monster just now. You want a piece of me? You got it.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Outnumbered is tougher than I thought.
Shut your trap and keep shooting.
Shit. Do it with a bang. Help me! Clear them out! These guys are good. We're the last generation of fighter pilots. Just what we can do. It's not every day you battle like this.
Come on, try me. He's got more combat experience than we do. We've got tons of company above and below.
Strider Squadron. Enemy aircraft have begun their assault on the fleet. Swiftly secure our air superiority.
I know that, but we're outnumbered. Pushing back hard.
I'm hit!
Strider 1, missile away.
Straight aboard. You have one on your tail.
Missile hit.
Locked on, you're mine. Keep course. A few sparks are to be expected.
They decided.
Missile launched.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Look who we've got here. This planet I may be past their prime of real pushovers. Yeehaw! Here we go, cavalry. Surround them.
Yes, EW aircraft and Drake Squadron are here.
I didn't think you'd get her so quickly.
Don't fly what you got. That was a fine last night, brother.
The EW aircraft have strong ESM on board. It can improve your dogfighting capabilities by enhancing missile range, homing, and more.
Keep your eyes on 3 strikes. You might learn a thing or two. Roger. Hostile behind you. Shake him off, quick. Drone that. My calculators on the field that will be 3 strikes. See you later, cowboy. On the right.
Drake Squadron, follow me. I'll show you how the pros do it. Got that. Show us what you got. Down quite a few. Haven't even made a dent. Shut up. You see Trigger complaining? Well, he doesn't talk much, but fine. Here I go.
Drake 5 engaging. Drake 8 engaging.
We're not fighting UAVs. It's just as hard on them as it is on us.
Drake 1 engaging. Drake 3 engaging. Incoming. Into the cloud.
Receiving support from ESM.
Cover me. Trigger splashed the hostile.
Good. The ESM's improving your aircraft's dogfighting capabilities.
3 and 4 head to 305. Instant attack. Trigger 3, welcome. Haley, I'd like you through with the plane.
Trigger, we're seeing advanced stealth fighters.
SG-57's highly capable planes. Stay on your toes if you engage them.
Okay, I quit. Not counting the numbers anymore.
Trigger shot down an SC-57.
Splash.
Damn it, missile hit. medium range. Take down the EW aircraft. Gideon, shoot. Total lineup. Hit it all.
Multiple aircraft approaching this airspace. They're Harriers.
Any moves to attack our fleet must be stopped.
All right,
These guys are well trained. So, is this the meeting place where pilots are playing by you ready to intercept them? This is it. Protect the battlefield and the craving.
I don't even have time for a snack on this operation.
Just wait, I'll get you a break in a second.
Thanks.
Fox 2. Fighter 1. Go. Returning to base. Don't forget to tell the mechanic to see that Prime 3 strike shows up. I'll show you. Don't get the beacon copy.
Missile hit. Harrier destroyed. Nice work. Those fighters are after the fleet. Take care of the rest.
Anti-airspace. Target enemy aircraft. Triggers, not many of them. Target is turning right. Firing Sam.
I'm living way too close to looking for Trigger.
Nice kill.
Training. Evacuate immediately. The destroyer tight.
Trigger is
Behind the enemy.
I should have switched with Lufthansa. Harrier 2s have all been destroyed. Good job. Great work.
Command to the officer. The approaching landing ship is to be considered hostile. Set it as your target. Roger. Set primary target to hostile landing ship, Puffin. Our target is the captain of the Puffin, Robin Airy. Captain. Ah, you don't see it. Gunnery is about killing the people on board.
Detecting hostile barrage jamming. Enron EW aircraft. I'm displaying the jammed area on your radars. All aircraft, if you want to make it, take advantage of Enchanter's support.
Incoming missile. We're targeted.
That bird over there flies pretty well. Didn't think pilots of that caliber were still around. Missile's not homing in properly.
Within range of enemy jammers, missile lock-on and homing capabilities are reduced.
This is gonna be trouble. We passed the third checkpoint. We're halfway there. Some topic to offset. Change formation. Full speed ahead. Move in front of the landing ship Puffin. We're going to be their shield.
Effects of friendly ESM are negated inside the enemy's jamming zones. Be careful.
No magic allowed, huh?
We're gonna make sure it doesn't come to that.
You see that? Splashed an enemy EW aircraft.
Nice kill count. We'll go over that one during debriefing.
Righto!
All aircraft be advised. Enemy strike fighters are on the approach. They're fullbacks, definitely faster than the ones before.
They'll pose a serious threat. Take them down.
Righto! Trigger, let's get this done quick.
Ignore enemy aircraft. Focus on ESM. Getting a target. My weakness is enemy soldier strike.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Only friendly engaged dogfight.
Enemy's got a lock! Their rings are thinning. At last, the light at the end of the tunnel. Continue with your mission. Be advised, enemy aircraft nearing the landing ship.
That's it. Trigger splashed a fighter.
Enemy missile detonated in waters on the port side. God. Seaman's failed. Incoming. The landing ship is under attack. Keep the enemy away from our ships.
Target eliminated. Good work.
Looks like we'll have that beast captured in no time.
They'll be happy to see us. It's been 2 years at the bottom of the ocean. I want to go back to that. I see 3 strikes. I'll kill you.
Aircraft be advised. 2 bogies on the approach. Aircraft type Su-47.
Burkitts. Russia doesn't have many of those. Where'd they come from?
Hey, Rage, can we kill him now? I've waited long enough.
Use the confusion to count as 6.
Like a true villain, huh? I like the realistic.
I'm seeing on my tail. Taking fire. Idiot. Ignore their illusion. must be hostile. You are cleared to engage. Don't hesitate. Who are these guys?
They're neither Osean nor Erusian. They're just filthy fags.
Get them.
I'm gonna throw you up so bad. He hit me, damn it! The bastard hit me!
Shit. Sterling, falling out.
God damn it! 3 strikes, I will have you. You will die!
What? Steve, what are you doing? I hear it's exciting.
No, I hear it too. Not so fast. You don't have enough time to piss your pants.
Hey, these bats are on the run. Let them go.
Just using Osean's radio frequency. That's an encrypted military channel.
That's nothing to worry about now. Focus on the mission at hand. The target has been destroyed.
On my target. Letting her rip. Bandit in my sights.
Receiving support from ESM.
Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile away.
And you're dead, Trigger. Good job. Enemy on your tail.
Missile launched.
Friendly shot down.
Target is down. Additional hostiles confirmed. We're detecting surface-to-ship weapons teams around the sub. Eliminate them.
Let the LRSSC take care of the enemy aircraft.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Trigger's knocked out a target.
All ground targets destroyed.
This takes away the enemy's surface-to-ship capabilities. Fine work, Trigger. Too many of our fighters. We've lost a bunch of friendly aircraft. You doing okay up there? Watch out. This gun can rain in business soon.
They're not retreating. The submarine must be in the world to them.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Target acquired.
Strider 1, bandit splash.
Fire all guns. They're ready. Fire all guns. Copy. Another enemy aircraft approaching our ship. A friendly shot down the SU-34 approaching the fleet. We owe you one. Thank you, Jack. They're ready for takeoff, sir. I'm prepared to sacrifice their lives to carry the cargo. Beautiful. Captain, don't you see? Arms are about to be snuffed out to defenseless cruelty. Something must be sacrificed to listen to the rest. Captain, 3 strikes to the crew. They tied down the enemy bird.
Our men just might make it through.
Guns are charged. Wait.
Target in sight. Main gun and ready.
We got this. 3 strikes to the squadron are with us.
Target is hit.
Our allies are keeping them busy. Now's our chance to attack. This was a lead ship. We can sink their planes along with it.
Strider 1, missile away.
Stay in formation.
Missile away.
Strider 1, bandit is down. Keep it up.
1 minute remaining.
From here, that submarine looks huge.
You're in their sights, Strider 1.
Locked on bandit.
Strider 1, Fox 2. has not struck.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Alicorn, give me a copy. We cannot stop the approaching enemy landing ship. Scuttle the sub immediately. As of now, this boat no longer belongs to the Erusian military. What do you say? Don't you see?
Puffin, this is Lancaster. Enemy's resistance is dwindling and we've almost secured air superiority.
Copy, copy. Commencing capture operation.
The rest is all yours, Captain. Now I can finally have my sausage rolls.
That's the kind of food you eat up there?
Of course, anything other than finger food would get in the way of my duties.
That clearly wasn't what she meant. Took longer than I expected. I'll be leaving now. You take command from here on. Woo. Well done, pilot. Then slow ahead both engines.
Are you sure? The landing ship Puffin to all active units. Enemy submarine has started moving.
Commence firing. Main guns commence fire.
Bearing 180, cruising at 5 knots. Movement on the deck. It's their aircraft.
Alicorn fired on her with the railguns. The landing ship's on fire. It's gonna sink.
Confirming launch of submarine-based aircraft. 4 Bird. It appears one of them is carrying a cruise missile.
What?
What
happened? Listen up. You need to take that bird down. Hurry!
Patch me in. Do you hear me? David North here. There's a possibility the cruise missile is a WMD.
Shit! Hey! What about the submarine?
Gotta help our ship first.
Don't lose them! Shoot them down! Shit! Open vents. Fill all ballast tanks. Full speed ahead once we're underway.
Trigger's caught up to them.
Scrap them, Trigger.
Enemy submarine is going under! Shit! That monster will clear the oceans. Keep my words.
12 miles until the aircraft leaves the AO.
Get smoke at the to end this hideous war. Get a definitive
Man it down.
Yeah.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Seems he was down by 3 strikes.
Pull up. Caution.
The damn bastard ruined it. Captain, don't you see? He walked all over it with his dirty boots, over the crisp white sheets of my bed that I had just made.
Caution. Pull up.
Let's have him assist in the next plan. He'll make a fine sideshow for a scheme to kill 1 million people. Or was it the plan to save 10 million lives, command duty officer? Here we go!
Another question, Alex. Captain Mateus Torres, the captain of the Alicorn. What is his goal?
There are 21 likely targets. The number of main routes
Wrong.
to the targets is 2,405.
You're being too logical.
Want me to define main?
Alex, can you be more sensory?
What do you mean?
Make me a collage of Torres' quotes. Work freely. Keep my hypothesis in mind.
Life taken by cheap kills of forward projectional sea power. No good.
No good.
Alex. All right, let's go on. Try to be a little more sensuous.
Monstrous, 16,752. And salvation of passivity.
Okay.
Vulgarity of 6 per minute. A forward security.
Good.
Will of nuclear retaliation on death. 160 millimeter guidance where massacre is placed by mass planning.
More logically.
Salvation of 10 million. An elegant massacre upon the Cage continents.
Stop. That's correct, or is it?
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes, based on your hypothesis and mission parameters.
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be...
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Sir, there's a few of them. They took damage to the cord and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot down
missiles. A bomb would work fine. You wiped them out with one hit. Locked on, you're mine. Want a piece of me? You got it. If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farbanti.
Okay. Couple of ships are being soaked or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there. There's nowhere to run inside the bank.
Bombs away.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us? You probably need to multiply that by 10. That's fine by me. What's the anti-air weaponry? Getting shot from all directions.
Target is hit.
Well then, let's take them people for ones we left behind.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Give me a damage. Strider 1, this is Control. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Why is the enemy taking so little damage? You drop a bomb blind to hit something. Prioritize high-threat targets and close hostiles. Generals will be pushing that way as well.
Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capability should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping minimal personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandoned ship. Like this. How many ships in order still operational? Can't twist that tank. Likely left in half. Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. That's hopefully the work of three tracks. Just an operation that doesn't rely on our 8 pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Grant, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we've received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
He has the son of Ford to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go. All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger. Shepard, Team 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. Found ourselves in a marathon meet. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks to walk. Picnic, eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Bonds' poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Let me ahead, will you? That's another ship's lost. We're gonna make a partnership once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can? Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air.
Strider 2, look out behind you. Locked on. There's lots of Connor.
Tigers, 8 SU-37s.
Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. Taking heavy return fire from moving ships. I appreciate that.
All rotorcraft in the area appear to have been eliminated. Strider 1, missile launched.
Hostiles alive. Traeger, enemy closing on your 6.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet after all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke pools for cars. Bad weather. We would be caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Partner drone has reached the target. Captain. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill. Commanding officer, what do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it to be imagination. Your imagination might well have set mariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Aircraft heading straight for our ship. Traeger, enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, this is Strider 1, this is Control. Our ship's in the port can't move. It's up to us to do this.
Frogs 2. Strider 1, target destroyed.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Mission senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Enemy has a lock on you. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
D-Sharp, there's something amiss.
Good. We produced enough of the enemy's forces. Job well done.
That primary control seems sure we're good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? The terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV. What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit.
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fighter incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it.
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The run. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
motion, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? You must be hallucinating.
Fox 2.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Bandit down.
Missile.
Got ice on my wings.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Enemy on your 6! Hostile has a lock!
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo! Looks like we found a solution.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Target acquired.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. You sound downright ecstatic. Alright, Trigger, let's go get him.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Missile launched. Target is hit. 3 minutes remaining.
This one's mine.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Railgun shell lost its target. Strider 1, missile away.
Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Looks like it's doing hot.
Star warning.
All SU-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. Would have been tough if we let them hound us.
The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
Let's do.
2 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Hostile has a lock!
Strider 1, missile away. Target hit.
Bandit shut down. Say goodbye.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Target confirmed down. 10 years. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Bandit on me! They evaded it.
1 minute remaining.
Maverick, this is Whiteman. Package X already waiting. Gotta go.
Enemy. 2 with 1 lives each. Can I make it?
Also, there's a rumor that you're in the military. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of a war winner.
3 strikes. He lacks the drive. Trigger, enemy has a lock! Just about to be killed. Why might be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you. To torment you, to burn you to canivers. It was your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see, Command Officer? You don't, do you?
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Target's in machine gun range.
Strider 1, enemy behind you. Behind the enemy. You're so little, coward, shooting us from beyond our range.
Well done. You've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the Operation Airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats!
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for the missiles! The missile alert didn't go off in time and hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. Nicely done. Siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Strider 1, missile launched.
I'll get the message. Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose. Sorry? You don't count. 2 on 1. What are you calling a wuss?
Shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Scream! Damn it! You paid for this 3 strikes! Only 1 left. We're all down together. With the death blow, we will Trigger. I'll kill him, all right.
There may only be 1 left. Put your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. You psycho.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
You paid for this 3 strikes. He's definitely lost his mind.
Don't let the enemy's emotions confuse you.
I don't pity him. Not one bit. How dare you?
Strider 1, missile. Missile launched. Target hit. Target hit.
She was my one and only.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Contact imminent.
What makes you a hero? We tried to be heroes too. We really tried. Don't let it get to you. No room for hesitation, Trigger. We've flown through much worse than this. I'll kill you. Enemy has a lock. Evade. I can tell. I know you're with me.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Now.
Here we go, Scream. We do this together. You're dead. I can't do this alone, but if I have you with me... Locked on!
Impact, now. Flame will last up if you stay in there aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to
The Bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 Strikes has removed all Strangler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Ujin, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Ujin, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Osean capital of Olred.
Here's a question for you, Analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.